Hey everyone, Daniel here from Twin Bytes with another quick tutorial for you. This time on the dark theme using a few different web browsers. I'm going to talk about what is it, the pros and cons, how to set it up, and you can try it out for yourself and see what you think. So I personally like it. I find it a lot more relaxing on the eyes. The pros are really that it uses less battery power on your laptop, so you're going to improve the battery life. There's less blue light, so you're having less eye strain, and you just find that it's a bit more relaxing overall. A couple of the cons would be that people are getting slower typing, reading, and more errors. But it's also been reported that it's subjectively worse for people with astigmatism, which is surprisingly a fairly common eye condition. In my opinion, if you don't have astigmatism and you don't mind that you might be reading a little bit slower, then try it out. You've got nothing to lose other than a bit of time setting it up, looking at it, and you may find that your eyes are less tired and sore at the end of the day. First, we're going to look at Firefox, and then Chrome and Edge. So with Firefox, there's two options in here, and I like Firefox the best, so I'm covering this one first because it's got more options and control over it. Let's have a look at my screen. So the first thing in Firefox, if you go up to the top right corner in the hamburger menu, click on that and go down to Customize. At the very bottom of the screen, you'll see Themes, and it's got a pop-up menu. It's on default, so you would go down to Dark, and you can see that the whole screen goes dark, but don't get too impressed yet. It's not going to be dark for all websites. We'll hit Done, and you can see that our Google page is still white background, but the top part of our screen here where we have the tab, the menu options, and your favorites bar, if you have that displayed, it's all dark. But all the websites you go to will have a white background. If we go to my website as another example, you'll see that it's also got the white background. So there's still something else that we need to do. We want to go into the add-ons. So if you go to the hamburger menu again and go down to add-ons, you want to search Mozilla for dark mode. Now there's a bunch that come up first. It's actually showing here there's over 7,000 results for dark mode. So how do you know which one to pick? Well, you can look at the star rating. This one's got the most star rating. And even though there's less users than what this one has, maybe it's not that far off from stars, and it's got a lot more users, so maybe we'll go with this one. And 8,000, only 40 reviews, 26 of which gave it a 5-star rating. I don't know. But also the thing that really stands out is this note here saying that this is not a monitored add-on for security through Mozilla's recommended extensions program. So they want to make sure that you trust it before you use it. Well, of course I don't trust it. I don't know who this guy is. That's their name. That's the person that made this. If we go and check out the other one here, there's the person's name who designed this one, and they've got 15 reviews, 12 of which were 5-star ratings, so that's a very high rating. That makes it the 4.7 stars, which sounds impressive, but it's only out of 15 reviews, and there's only just over 1,000 users that have this installed. But with this note again that they also have saying that there basically could be a security risk if you install this, and you could let a hacker into your computer. So I don't want to use that one either. So what we want to do is under promoted add-ons, you can say by Firefox. So any add-on you're looking for, see if there's something that is made by Firefox so we know it's going to be trusted. In this case here, there's nothing by Firefox, so we're not able to make use of this. You could go by recommended, And this one actually shows recommended beside all of them, and there's 10. So if I go into this top one here, there's over 400,000 people using it, over 2,800 reviews, of which 2,257 gave it a 5-star rating. So we're getting a 4.6 star overall. That's a lot of reviews, a lot of users, and we don't have the note saying this scary security risk. So this is a lot safer to use. So you could install this. I've already got it installed. So it says remove. So this is where you would go to remove it if you decide you don't want it after. But once that's installed, then you can go into any website, and now I have it installed already, but I have it turned off, but it's got the little menu here, so I just need to turn it back on, and now I've got the dark mode. So you can hit that little icon up at the top for the dark reader and turn it on and off at any time, and you can change many other options in here that you can take your time going through. Let's have a look at Google Chrome now. Google, if you go on YouTube, YouTube has a feature built right into it for a dark theme, and you can turn that theme on or off anytime, but that only applies to YouTube. We want to go in and find in the extensions, under extensions again here, open the Chrome Web Store. We want to search for a dark mode, and we want to look for anything by Google. Now there's one made by Google, but this is a theme though. This is only going to affect the top part of the browser, which might be good for you still. So you could add this, and you can see what it's done to my browser now. It's made this whole part dark. So that in itself may be good for you. But let's go back. Search for dark mode, but we want to find extensions. So this will make all the web pages dark. Now we want to find something by Google, but there is nothing by Google. So you would have to go by other methods to try and find something that you can trust. So maybe looking for anything that's a 5-star rating, but if they're just a 5-star rating, that can be suspicious. So you'd have to see how many people are voting for it. So I wouldn't really go by that, maybe 4 and up. And you want to get a high number of people that are making the votes too, and these are all pretty small. There's 2,000 again there. The rest are all below 1,000, just a few hundred. So this one's got 4,000, but this doesn't look like what we're looking for here. So you'd have to play with, spend some time trying to find something that you can trust. But you can see that there's so many people that make these add-ons that you have to make sure that you trust them. Just like Mozilla Firefox said, you have to trust the source. Otherwise, you could be putting your computer at risk. So let's look at Microsoft Edge now. Edge has an option for the top part. If we go in the settings, under appearance, and the default theme, it's got the system default. You can set that to dark, and it looks like everything's gone dark, but again, don't get excited. It only changed the top part here like it did with Google Chrome. It didn't change all of the websites, so they're not going to be affected. You would have to then go in and find some kind of an extension. You would have to go in the extensions, get extensions for Microsoft Edge. Look up a dark mode theme, and there's no options here for saying that it's from Mozilla Firefox. So we're just looking at other people's themes or extensions, looking at the rating and who it's from, or how many reviews. Here there's a 4.5 star rating, it looks like, with 44. That's probably the best one here yet, which is still pretty pathetic actually. There's not a lot of people on here using extensions for a dark mode. We can probably just say dark theme. So depending on the words that you use to search for it, you'll find different ones available here. But again, there's a dark reader here. This looks like the same guy that designed for Firefox, and Firefox said it was trusted, so we can probably go based on that and add it in and see what that looks like. And now you can see the web page is looking like this. If we go to Google, Google is now dark. So we've got that dark theme on there for Microsoft Edge. That's it for this tutorial. I hope you guys found it helpful. Give it a thumbs up if you found it helpful, and subscribe if you haven't already, and let me know in the comments below what you think about this. If you've already been using the dark theme, if you tried it before, have you gotten headaches from it, have you found improvement, and of course any other videos that you guys might like to see. Alright, thanks so much for watching, sticking around to the end, and we will see you in the next video. Bye for now.